Welcome to Boise, Idaho, where fans describe a home game in one way. We get them on the blue, and that typically means trouble for anyone who tangles with the Boise State Broncos. This game could have a huge impact on the trajectory of both teams' seasons, as each are trying to break into the top 25. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the Memphis Tigers, taking on a team from the SEC, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Broncos will put total leather and will get started. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Memphis Tigers offense will have first crack at this one. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
The Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They just keep firing. Using his feet to buy time. He saw just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs. And the Tigers are on the move. Wants to go up top on first down. Right on the money. Both these teams just outside the top 25 and really needing to win a game like this to vault their way into the rankings.
And it's just amazing winning a game like this, what it can do for your program, right? Recruiting, your confidence, everything is better when you've got the number beside your name. And David, one of these two teams is going to get that number if they pull out the win.
No doubt, and you continue.
Breaks into the open. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on third down. They've got the screen set up. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And he missed it. No good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. So the Boise State Broncos offense will have its first possession of the game. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Just those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards, when you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for a disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes
he's going to throw deep right side. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Broncos. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go-route, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough to get run by. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Smith takes the handoff. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. He's got a lot of moves in the bag as he uses a few of them to get to the 18. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Working that left side now. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. Finds his way for 3 after the 33. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? Oh, they're after him! And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Memphis will be forced to punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Give to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. And the Broncos moving quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Thanks to grab. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Caught behind the line, it's Bates. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. The short hands, it's Bates. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. That is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the 3rd play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. To the air, it's Madsen. Complete to the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Under fire. Pulls it in. It's Gaines. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Broncos will send out the punt unit. Catch is made at the 15. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. The short hands, it's Smith. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They'll leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Field goal is good. That'll bring him to within 4. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Ole Miss found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win. But this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Oxford. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough. And we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And the Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field, and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to him. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough to cause him to lose some focus and drop that football.
Trying to burn this defensive back. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The kick is on its way. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Going to swing it on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smith. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds a little space.
This defense is so well coached. They came into this game knowing that they were going to see some screen passes. On third down, they were expecting it, and now they have a chance to get off the field.
Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage of it.
The Broncos come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll try to run for it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Oh, the speed, the acceleration, the elusiveness, and he's down to the 43.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
The Broncos want to move quickly.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
The hand to the running back. Look out, he's got room. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. And the Broncos are in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. On target over the middle. Makes a grab at the 6-yard line. It's 1st and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Broncos trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Makes the grab. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Finds his target down the middle. Sweet cut there. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The blue turf rumbling on this 3rd down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. Sometimes you might be tempted to get a little tricky there. Got a quarterback, he can fall forward, he can move the chains. Just do that.
Reese, I agree, because if I can't get short yardage situations with a quarterback sneak, I don't deserve to win anyways. So I better be able to toughen up, get a little bit of push, and get the yardage.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The play action fake. That's caught. It's Smith. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. The Tigers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Finds a man on the right. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the end route there.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Wants to go up top. He's going to let it go. Makes a grab on the shot. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. He'll pull it down and run.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
They'll run it from the gun. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. They'll ride the hot hand. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He's got his man, makes the grab. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. With jet sweep pass. Looking for the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the 1st half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And he puts through the extra point. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. On the run from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. Got his man downfield. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking downfield on first down. Back open in the middle. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. They'll immediately call timeout. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Albertson Stadium.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Looking to throw on first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Broncos want to crank the tempo. Second down, they'll go to the air. Dumps it to the back. Finds his man. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
The Broncos have their offense in high gear. Back to pass, it's Madsen. Quick strike complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Here comes the offense on second down. The running back has it. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Quick release by the QB. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll run it from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. 8th play of the drive, and to keep this one going, they'll need to convert a 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Touchdown, Broncos! All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. Missouri came through with a lunch pail hard hat performance, and the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And I guess it's not so much that they won, it's more how they won. And the fact this was
turning it on.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Memphis wants to move quickly.
Really good job running the ball, getting that 1st down. Now here comes the tempo.
Got room to work. Past the sticks and still on his feet. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. He'll get rid of it. Wide open downfield. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll give it to the back. They get him down. Tough run. Picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. Halfway there on 1st down. It's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. With a double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Off play action on 1st down. Fires one high and deep. Makes the grab on the right. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the 2nd half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Madsen. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. Rides to back and leaves it. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Leaves it with the back. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Boise State, and they take it in for 6 more points. What a run for this playmaker to just elude the defense and get in for the score.
And I tell you what, defensively, you can't let this guy get on the edges. You cannot give up contain. When you're defensive ends, you got to stay outside. You got to make sure you know this guy's going to scramble and try to make plays, and you got to make sure you keep him in the pocket.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Terry. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Man, this quarterback has been dialed in all game long. He's making outstanding decisions, and he's been so accurate throwing the football. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
Knocked down at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there, and gets a first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. Looking to throw again. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Quick spin on the ride. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The Broncos in the hurry-up. He's looking to throw. Here comes the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on first down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the catch. They got him the football, but he could not convert. It'll be fourth down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll send out the kicker here from the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Pulled and fired complete. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Using the quick game. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got it in the middle, it's Anderson. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Memphis.
Well, in the modern era of college football, you're seeing more and more athletic tight ends, like what you just saw right there. The defense had no chance covering that guy down the field. He makes them look silly on his way in for the long touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. Splits the uprights. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Kansas stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Lawrence. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Looking to pass, it's Madsen. Got out of trouble and throws. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down. And the Broncos are in the hurry-up. Back to pass on second down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete. All that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback, do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. The blue turf rumbling on this 3rd down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bell. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grab near the marker is Anderson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter, everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Caught in the backfield. It's Bates. Spins away from the defense. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. The Broncos will hustle to the line.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like,
lofts one high and deep. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Bronco. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
How about this? These guys are going for 2. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. And they almost came up with that pick in the end zone. What a stop that would have been.
That is the score. Boise State, 36.
He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They go to the ground. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the 1st down? Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. On the ground, it's Gaines. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give on the option. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll give it to him again. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Lets it go to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. Go straight ahead. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The give. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. How about this defense just wrecking the offense on the last 2 plays and forcing a 3rd and goal? He wants it all. Touchdown, Broncos! And the punishment has been extended.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Miami had a dominant win, the kind the folks in South Florida were used to in 2001 when Ken Dorsey, Clinton Portis, and Jeremy Shockey led the Canes to a national title. Talk about a special team. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Now the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Burks. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Memphis will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position for the offense. Boise State ready to send out that offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
There he goes. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Snap to the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Madsen. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Quarterback on the keeper. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The RPO, it's complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's see what they've got on second down. Makes the catch. It's Hawkins. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.